Hello, and welcome to your AI News Roundup for August 28th, 2026. This week, we look at some major shifts. SoftBank is making a massive investment in humanoid robots backed by OpenAI, while Baltimore City public schools have adopted ChatGPT for their teachers, and meanwhile, Nvidia is forming a political action committee to influence AI policy in Washington. News number 1. SoftBank Group is reportedly in talks to acquire a majority stake in humanoid robot developer 1X Technologies for approximately $6 billion. These discussions center on 1X, a company already backed by OpenAI, which invested in the firm in 2023 alongside Tiger Global and other investors. Reports indicate that OpenAI also discussed acquiring 1X last year. This potential deal aligns with SoftBank's strategy of building an AI and automation portfolio. The company previously agreed last year to purchase ABB's robotics business for $5.4 billion. Acquiring a controlling stake in 1X would significantly expand SoftBank's position in general-purpose humanoid robots. This move would add another major robotics asset to SoftBank's portfolio, deepening its exposure to the highly speculative market of advanced automation. News number 2. Microsoft is testing a renaming of the Copilot search AI answer box within Bing search results. Microsoft is currently testing the renaming of the Copilot search AI answer box at the top of the Bing search results. This feature is being tested to change the naming convention of the AI answer results, which are currently labeled as AI overviews. AI Overviews is the name Google uses for its AI answer results in Google Search. This move is happening on August 27, 2026. This development targets the interface of AI-generated search results across major platforms. The testing focuses on how these AI answer boxes are presented to users in the Bing ecosystem. This action directly impacts the search experience and the competitive positioning between Microsoft's Copilot integration and Google's AI Overviews. News number 3. Deep Robotics introduced the DR02 model in Japan, prompting a ban in the United States. The launch of the Deep Robotics DR02 model in Japan has triggered a ban in the US. This development involves the DR02 technology, which relates to a shield concept. The situation highlights a geopolitical conflict surrounding advanced robotics and related defense technology between the two nations. News number 4. Baltimore City Public Schools has officially signed an agreement to integrate ChatGPT into its teaching curriculum. This move involves leveraging the large language model for educational purposes within the district. The implementation of this technology is aimed at enhancing instructional methods for educators across the city schools. The integration focuses on utilizing the capabilities of the AI tool to improve the learning experience for students. This partnership allows teachers to explore new methods for content delivery and personalized instruction. The decision reflects a strategic shift toward incorporating generative AI into daily classroom operations. This initiative addresses the growing trend of adopting AI tools in public education settings. News number 5. Today, Time has released its 4th annual Time 100 AI list, recognizing the 100 most influential people shaping the field of artificial intelligence. The 2026 list features a worldwide cover showcasing influential figures including Sam Altman, Dario Amodei, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk. The list also includes names like Doreen Bogdan-Martin, Larry Ellison, Fei-Fei Li, Mira Murati, and Ilya Sutskever. Time also provided in-depth interviews with several of these leaders, including Mira Murati, CEO of the Thinking Machines Lab, and Doreen Bogdan-Martin, Secretary General of the International Telecommunication Union. The list was assembled after Time editors and reporters spent months researching candidates and soliciting recommendations from industry leaders and expert sources. This list highlights the evolution of AI, noting that the technology has progressed from a curiosity to a constant in how we work and organize our lives. The list was initiated 3 years ago with the goal of determining the most influential leaders in artificial intelligence. News number 6. State leaders and educators across North Carolina are exploring how artificial intelligence can support learning while ensuring students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. North Carolina was among the first states in the nation to release AI guidance for schools in 2024. These recommendations serve as a resource for local districts as they develop their own policies and classroom practices. Meredith Ward-Hill, the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction's Emerging Technologies consultant, shared the state's educational roadmap. She noted that the goal is developing AI awareness starting in elementary school, moving to AI literacy in middle school, and ultimately achieving AI fluency in high school. The state is also focusing on how teachers can use AI effectively as an instructional tool. This involves instructional design and using AI in a way that increases cognitive load and increases student thinking. News number 7. Nvidia has established a political action committee to increase its influence over critical chip and AI policy in Washington. The move aims to bolster the company's standing regarding technology regulation and strategic decisions affecting the AI landscape. This action directly targets policy discussions in the U.S. Capitol concerning the development and deployment of advanced chips and artificial intelligence technologies. It's a strategic effort by Nvidia to shape the regulatory environment surrounding its core business interests. News number 8. Country duo Big and Rich has protested the growing use of artificial intelligence in music creation with their new song, Hello AI. The duo lodged their protest, arguing that AI is not real and is out of control. John Rich called the development of AI an apocalyptic threat, asserting that machines can rip and plagiarize original music into endless derivatives that cannot be traced back to the original author. They contended that monetizing AI music is equivalent to spending a counterfeit $100 bill. The video featured the duo writing the song lyrics by hand and performing in front of the Edison to iPod, the evolution of recorded sound, exhibit at Nashville's Musicians Hall of Fame. The song opened with an automated voice stating, "Hello, rhythm plus frequency plus wordmaker. Record, here's your song." Big and Rich then reminded the audience that the song was written by flesh and blood and bone and a pencil, emphasizing that human hearts and souls will gather and sing along. News number 9. Vietnam is calling on Qualcomm and Samsung to increase their investment in AI and chip technology to support the nation's technological upgrade. This initiative aims to deepen the country's focus on advanced semiconductor and artificial intelligence development. The push seeks to facilitate a broader technological advancement within Vietnam by engaging these major technology players in strategic investment. News number 10. Agentries has secured funding to advance its work in AI-driven chip design automation. This investment focuses on advancing the automation of complex chip design processes using artificial intelligence. This development targets the efficiency and speed of the semiconductor design workflow. The funding supports the advancement of their technology in the field of new electronics. News number 11. Elon Musk's AI company has filed a lawsuit against Minnesota, alleging that the state's law banning AI-created deepfakes violates the First Amendment. The legal action centers on the argument that the Minnesota statute imposes an overbroad, content-based ban on free speech and visual expression in the context of visual tools. X.AI argued that the law attempts to prohibit the creation of non-consensual deepfake videos or images in a clumsy attempt to prohibit nudification. The company also stated that it strictly prohibits its users from generating sexualized or non-consensual images of people without consent. The Minnesota Attorney General, Keith Ellison, criticized the practice, stating that using AI to generate images against someone's will is appalling and robs the target of their dignity. The state law also empowers victims to sue the owners of notification apps for damages. Furthermore, the state attorney general has the authority to collect fines of $500,000 per violation. News number 12. The surge in AI-driven chip demand is fueling significant investment and innovation within the semiconductor sector. Lam Research CEO Tim Archer discussed the burgeoning demand for semiconductors and the company's response to meet this need. Archer highlighted that Lam Research has invested $3 billion in R&D labs dedicated to advanced manufacturing processes. This strategic investment focuses on critical manufacturing processes like copper electroplating to meet the growing demand. Archer also pointed to a significant boom in advanced packaging technologies. He explained that the trend toward 3D scaling, which is evident in foundry logic using technologies like gate-all-around transistors, is even more pronounced in high-bandwidth memory, or HBM. This focus on 3D scaling is essential for meeting AI's need for high-bandwidth memory and enhanced compute power. Lam Research's strategic investments in R&D and its focus on these advanced processes are key to driving the semiconductor industry forward. News number 13. Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing is securing high-value work in the AI sector through advanced chip production. TSMC is producing advanced chips for Xiaomi, including the Ring 03 processor, utilizing its 3nm technology. This partnership extends TSMC's reach into AI-focused consumer devices and autonomous driving products. These new 3nm orders demonstrate TSMC's ability to secure additional high-value work beyond its traditional customer base of large chip designers. The Xiaomi orders place TSMC's 3nm technology directly into AI-focused consumer hardware. This move extends the foundry's role beyond data center and high-end computing into consumer-facing AI hardware. This demand for advanced AI hardware points to a broader trend across chip makers, designers, and equipment suppliers. TSMC functions as a semiconductor foundry, manufacturing, packaging, testing, and selling integrated circuits for customers across Asia, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, Japan, the United States, and other regions. News number 14. Meta projected it could allocate $10 billion toward Anthropic's artificial intelligence development. This massive projection indicates a significant strategic move by Meta regarding its investment in Anthropic's foundational models. The figure suggests a substantial commitment to scaling AI infrastructure and research within the competitive landscape. This potential spending reflects the growing stakes in advanced AI capabilities between major technology players. News number 15. SK Hynix is launching volume production of next-generation HBM4E chips at its Indiana facility in 2029. The chipmaker plans to begin volume production of its next-generation HBM4E chips at its Indiana facility in the third quarter of 2029. This multi-billion-dollar project involves more than $4 billion and marks a major expansion of SK Hynix's U.S. operations, driven by surging demand for high-bandwidth memory. The West Lafayette site is scheduled to start cleanroom operations in the second half of 2028 and is projected to become a key HBM base in the United States by 2030. The company expects the site to eventually reach annual capacity of hundreds of thousands of wafers. SK Hynix is bringing production closer to major customers, including Nvidia, Microsoft, and Alphabet's Google. The company anticipates that the current memory chip shortage will persist through the end of 2030. Chief Executive Kwok No-young noted that he saw no clear signs of a memory downturn and expected any eventual slowdown to involve moderating rather than sharply falling demand. News number 16. Architect Labs is demonstrating how an autonomous AI system can design and deploy custom silicon in under 2 weeks. The semiconductor sector traditionally requires hundreds of engineers, millions in capital, and up to 4 years for the development and verification of specialized chips. Architect Labs is flipping this dynamic by using AI to co-design the underlying hardware, firmware, and compute kernels simultaneously around specific software workloads. This approach targets the silicon capital bottleneck caused by the talent shortage concentrated within megacap tech giants like Apple, Nvidia, and Broadcom. The startup's debut platform, named Redwood, targets physical AI applications. This capability addresses the historical constraint where enterprise software companies and robotics firms were forced to adapt off-the-shelf processors, spending months restructuring software to match silicon specified years prior. Sunil Shenoy, former senior vice president of engineering at Intel and an advisor to Architect, notes that design complexity, time, and risk have grown exponentially since the 1980s. He states that Architect Labs is democratizing capabilities that were previously the exclusive domain of a few giants, achieving the speed that he would not have believed possible. News number 17. Anthropic's Mike Krieger discussed the challenges and opportunities inherent in porting AI code. He emphasized that effectively handling complex codebases requires robust infrastructure and specialized teams. This discussion highlights the critical need for specialized teams to manage the complexities of code porting and ensure effective execution of these large-scale operations. News number 18. Korea Zinc has expanded its capacity for chip-grade sulfuric acid to support the growth of AI fabrication facilities. The company added 40,000 tons of this critical material to meet the demands of expanding AI fabrication facilities. This move directly addresses the growing industrial demand for specialized materials required by advanced semiconductor manufacturing. This capacity increase supports the ongoing expansion of AI fabs globally. News number 19. Lam Research has broken ground on a new facility in Oregon to expand its semiconductor manufacturing operations. This expansion is designed to strengthen the company's capabilities in advanced AI chip production. The new facility will support future growth within the semiconductor sector. This move is aimed at expanding Lam Research's semiconductor manufacturing operations. News number 20. Depending on its position in the AI landscape, Google is either holding an enviable lead or losing top talent to other AI labs. The contrast has been evident over the past 2 weeks, beginning with the company reporting 82% revenue growth in its cloud division. That was followed by a shakeup in Google's AI organization when Chief Scientist Jeff Dean announced his departure after 27 years. These events underscore a central challenge for the $4 trillion company: where to invest. While building frontier models requires huge upfront costs for compute and research with no guarantee of future returns, the cloud business is proving highly efficient and growing much faster than rival offerings at Amazon and Microsoft. Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai noted on last month's earnings call that 90% of Fortune 100 companies are using Gemini Enterprise, demonstrating the company's ability to sell AI services to cloud customers. Furthermore, founder Tomasz Tungus stated that top-of-the-line models aren't required when meeting most enterprise demand. News number 21. Applied Materials is experiencing a major inflection point in semiconductor growth fueled by the massive investment in AI infrastructure. This acceleration in demand for the company's products stems from the increased need for advanced chips and memory components essential for training and deploying large foundation models. The company's revenue growth directly reflects this fundamental shift in market dynamics. News number 22. China's semiconductor industry profits surged 18.5 times year-on-year due to AI-driven computing demand and a push for self-reliance. Profits from China's integrated circuit and semiconductor industry, covering computing and memory chips, skyrocketed 18.5 times year-on-year during the January-July period. Furthermore, profits for China's industrial firms above designated size increased 18.7% year-on-year in the first half. This growth reflects China's strategy to upgrade its traditional industrial base while cultivating new sectors that aim to shape future competitiveness. News number 23. The AI semiconductor market is seeing a shift in dominance as AMD and Intel outperform Nvidia in the infrastructure space. Advanced Micro Devices and Intel Corporation are two AI chip giants that have significantly outperformed Nvidia Corporation with triple-digit returns year-to-date. This shift reflects a change in the AI infrastructure trade, which has moved from pure-play generative AI-based semiconductors to broader AI-powered data center infrastructures. The explosion of agentic AI is expanding the scope of AI infrastructure providers across various industries. Despite this performance, AMD and Intel currently carry a ZAX rank number 3 hold each. In contrast, Nvidia carries a ZAX rank number 2 buy. This ranking reflects the current market positioning for these semiconductor giants. News number 24. Nvidia and Amazon Web Services are expanding their partnership to deliver next-generation infrastructure and massive GPU deployments for agentic and physical AI. The two giants plan to deploy 2 million additional Nvidia GPUs across AWS global infrastructure in 2027 to 2028. This expansion includes deploying Nvidia Blackwell Ultra, Rubin, and Rubin Ultra GPUs across AWS global infrastructure, including AI factories. As part of this collaboration, Nvidia will bring Vera CPU-based infrastructure to AWS and extend Nvidia NVLink Fusion with custom high-bandwidth memory. They are also building AI factories for the U.S. government, which will include 100,000 GPUs on secure AWS infrastructure for federal and national security workloads. AWS offers the broadest range of GPU-based instances among cloud providers for AI and machine learning workloads. This move builds on Nvidia's earlier announcement of plans to add more than 1 million Nvidia GPUs starting from 2026, a demand that has since surpassed expectations. News number 25. The Trump administration is considering broad semiconductor tariffs that could impact the ongoing AI build-out. The administration is currently weighing the implementation of broad semiconductor tariffs that could affect the trajectory of the AI build-out. This move involves tariffs targeting semiconductors, which are critical components for the development of AI infrastructure. The decision involves assessing the potential financial impact on the broader AI build-out sector. This action places significant pressure on the semiconductor supply chain as the administration evaluates the potential consequences for AI development. News number 26. Peter Thiel, a Palantir billionaire, acquired AI stock that has surged 347,260% since its initial public offering. This massive appreciation reflects the recent valuation of the AI sector. The move, reported by Yahoo Finance, highlights the significant market shift and investor confidence surrounding these technology assets. News number 27. Google DeepMind is piloting the world's first double-blind AI evaluations. This groundbreaking initiative involves testing AI models using a double-blind methodology to assess performance. This approach aims to eliminate bias in the evaluation process, providing a more objective measure of AI capabilities. The pilot is being conducted by Google DeepMind to establish a new standard for rigorous AI assessment. This move sets a new benchmark for how complex AI systems are evaluated in the industry. News number 28. Databricks has integrated Lakebase and streaming into its data platform to enhance AI capabilities. This move provides a unified, real-time environment for data processing and large-scale model training. By implementing these tools, Databricks is building a cohesive infrastructure that supports advanced AI development. This integration focuses on providing a unified environment for handling data and executing complex operations necessary for modern machine learning. News number 29. Startup Keenable secured $26 million in funding to develop web search infrastructure specifically designed for AI agents. The company is building this infrastructure to facilitate advanced web search capabilities for autonomous AI agents. This move focuses on creating specialized search tools that allow AI agents to effectively navigate and utilize the web. This development addresses the need for tailored search infrastructure within the rapidly evolving landscape of AI agent development. News number 30. Microsoft Copilot, the generative AI chatbot, offers several ways for users to leverage it for in-depth research in business and personal contexts. Copilot is available to everyone through the free app on Windows, macOS, Android, iOS, and the web. For users with certain Microsoft 365 subscriptions, access expands through Copilot Chat in the M365 Copilot web app, which provides access to more powerful tools. Furthermore, business users with an M365 Copilot subscription can utilize an advanced Copilot agent called Researcher. This agent is built for deep dives into enterprise data and formats the information into reports. While basic prompts work for simple information, the Researcher agent allows for complex data analysis. Like all generative AI tools, Copilot sometimes makes errors, which is something users need to be aware of when conducting research. Thank you for watching today's AI News. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to AI News Daily. Join us tomorrow for the latest breakthroughs and updates.